Good day to you. We continue. Today we'll start from where we stopped last time. We started all over from definition of literature, the importance, the gems of literature, and this is where we are. We have talked about prose. Prose, that's the novel, the kinds of prose, the fictions and non-fictions. Then the characteristics of a prose. Here we talked about the setting, the plot, the themes, characters, and the rest of them. So today we are going to look at this. This is what we're going to do. It's likely a WAEC question. So when we talk about it, to do the practical aspect of it, we say we don't want this, but here it comes into play. So use the definitions and all the things we talked about, prose in general, to answer this question. You can see all the features that are applicable in this unseen prose. Of course, we didn't study this. Unseen prose is just an extract from somewhere that's given to you to answer the questions. You can see likely of this in your WAEC examination. Only that you only see only 5 of them. But I have to make it a lot so that it will embody a lot of issues we talked about in prose. Okay, it's going to help us a lot. So please read these extras carefully and answer the question. It's going to help. It's going to go a long way in helping us. All right. Then today we are going to look at poem. That's another genre of literature. As we conclude prose, we move into poetry. Poetry, which is another genre of literature. So, poetry. That's the second one. Poetry is a form of writing, unlike your prose, which is a concealed writing. But this one is a systematic writing that expresses one's deep feeling. Talk it the way you feel like. Say it the way you want to. Express your thoughts. Alright? You can involve this stanza, all these things here. We'll still talk about it. You involve the styles you like. You can use language the way you want to. Because poets, they have what you call poetic license. It covers them to use language the way you can even turn word upside down, provided there is meaning, that it, as far as it's flowing, all right, to express your inner feelings, all right. Now we have kinds of poem. We have lyric. Lyric is just a poem which expresses intense feeling. It can be on any topic, on love, different issues, but it expresses a deeper feeling. And in the olden times, it is played in the accompaniment of a musical instrument called the lyre. The lyre in the olden days. Alright? Then we have ode. This one is the one that sings praise. It is addressed to an inanimate object or an animated object. It chants somebody's praise. It celebrates something. It celebrates something. When you just capitalize on this thing and showering praise on that particular thing. It could be an animal, it could be a woman. The example, we have Ode to the Nightingale. Alright? Then we have epic. Epic talks about celebration of heroic deeds. Heroic deeds of great men and their women, or even a history of a nation, of a great nation, celebrating that heroic act. Then we have ballad. Ballad is a kind of a narrative poem that is performed by ordinary people. Probably they might not be poets, but they just compose it and be singing. And what comes to my mind, remember to the Long King, the ones that disobeys the parents. They find him singing at the four corner inn, when he was just on top of the table singing and dancing, merrymaking. That's kind of a ballad. It's not composed. Ordinary people can perform it. Then sonnet. Sonnet is a 14-line poem. Alright, you know this one by now. Then remember that the first 6 lines of a sonnet is referred to as a sextet, while the 8 last lines are called the octave or the octets. Alright? Then this one is Song of Lamentation. Pastoral poem. This one talks about life of rural people, simple rural lives around shepherds, around rural leaders. Alright? Everything concerning them, their lives, how they enjoy their lives. Then the next one, pastoral elegy. You know, elegy and death shares common boundary, lamentation. This one is just thinking about their life. Then pastoral elegy, when it talks about when they are affected by ills, maybe bad thing now happen to particular rural people. Alright? The fate of a shepherd or the fate of a church leader or the queen or the king. But when bad thing happens to that particular rural people, we call it a pastoral elegy. Then traditional poem. This one is associated to Africa here. It's just singing praises or chants or incantations. Incantation, which you use your flute or ekwe, that's wooden gong or talking drum to sing, chant praises. It's normally done in Africa here. Then we have panegyric. Panegyric also eulogizes. It eulogizes a person or a group of persons, but in this case, it can eulogize positively or negatively, or even in a weird way, in a jaga-jaga way. I get me, alright? Then we also have a dramatic poem. This one has elements of drama. It can involve monologue or dialogue. If you remember this metaphysical poem, the pulley. The poem is composed in a kind of dialogue, as if he's talking to somebody. Let us make man and pour on him this. Let's do this. But it's a poem. So you call it dramatic poem. Then we have lullaby. This one is the one you use to lull baby to sleep. Limerick. This one is a nonsense poem. You can also call it nonsense poem, just composed to make people laugh. It is usually of 5 lines, nonsense poem, to make fun. Alright, then we have various forms. 1-line poem, monometer it is called monometer. 2 lines poem, couplet. 3 lines poem, tercet. 4 lines, quartet. 5 lines, quintet. And the 6th line is called septet. And the rest of it, 7 lines, septet. Then 8-line poem is called octave. Alright, and the rest of them. Alright, so these are the forms of poem. Then the last part of what I'm going to talk today is the features of poem. What are the things you see in this poem? The things that help you to compose this poem. We have atmosphere. Atmosphere is just the psychological background surrounding the person writing the poem, the attitude that runs through it. For instance, if this room now is a bakery and all the machines and everything are on, the environment will be a little bit hot, not even a little bit, it will be hot. And if you enter the place, you will not be comfortable. You know, kind of, the place is hot. You will not be relaxed. Alright? Then again, if you enter a first class business suit, you know, with the air conditioner, the weather, the environment is quite chilled. What will you do? You just relax, you know, cross your leg. And you can even sleep because the atmosphere is there, chill and conducive. It's something applicable to poetry. Alright? So these are atmosphere you can be tense when you are reading a particular poem because of the atmosphere. The condition that's making the person to write that poem. You can be relaxed or tense. Or you can be, you know, very bitter, or you can be happy, depending on the atmosphere. And this atmosphere also directs the tune and the mood of that particular poem. The mood and the tune. So the tune can be serious, it can be mocking, make nonsense out of a human being, or it can be sarcastic, it can be humorous, it can be angry, it can be jealous. That is the tone. Then the mood also can be reflective. It can be joyful, it can be convivial, reflective, or meditative. Alright, so all these things are embodied in the atmosphere. Then we have stanza. Stanza, this is a group of lines that form a division or section of the poem. And this is equivalent to a paragraph. Alright, you see paragraph 1 is the same thing as a stanza, a group of words that forms a division. When you are reading a poem, stanza 1 after the unit, you might read a refrain. Then stanza 2, that is a stanza. Then we have rhyme. This is the sameness of sound between words. Poets can decide to, at the end of each line, can compose words there that can have the sameness of sound. It makes to have reading, make the poem very interesting. For instance, you can have at the end of a poem, you see something like this: moon, moon, lights, nights. Alright, that is a rhyme. You can even see it inside the lines. Alright, but most especially you see it at the end of the line. Then we have rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme is the pattern in which rhymes occur. Like I've given you instance, the pattern in which it occur. If you want to label this now, you see that the first one, you just label it A. Then you check if this first one and the second one have the same rhyme. If they have the same rhyme, you label it what? A again. But if they do not, you label it B. Then go to the third line, they don't have the same sound. You label this one B, and this one also goes with this one B. Alright? That's how you enforce your rhyme scheme. Alright? Then you have blank verse. This one is a poem that doesn't have rhyme scheme, like I've said. Alright? Doesn't have rhyme scheme. At the end of the line, you will not even see words that have same sound. So you call it blank verse or free verse. Alright? We have a refrain. Refrain, this is a word or phrase or expression that is repeated at regular interval. After maybe your first stanza, there is this particular word that will be repeated. After the first stanza, you repeat it. After the second stanza, you repeat it. Alright? That is a refrain. You also have subject matter. This is the direct or surface meaning of that particular poem. You can also call it the summary. You know, at times, the language is at times confusing. Unlike your prose that is straightforward. But your poem at times, to understand the meaning is difficult. Alright? So, subject matter, you read it and pick out the meaning or the summary of what that poem is talking about. That is the subject matter. The theme, of course, you know what the theme is. The lesson you derive from the poem. Then you have what you call reading. Reading is just the flow of words or phrase, or the movement of thoughts that makes your poem very sweet. For instance, this nursery school rhyme: Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Look at the flow. And when you compose your poem, that words you interplace that makes it look so musical. That is the reading, the movement of words that makes it interesting. Then the last one, okay, you have enjambment. Enjambment simply means the continuation of an idea from the first line into the second line. The continuation of an idea, first line, you read the first line, then the second line also continues. That is, you call it enjambment. There are some poems, you read the first line, coming to the second line, it will be different thing. Automatically from the first line, you'll be confused. Different idea also running through. But this one, the continuation of an idea, as if it's telling you a story. Continue, the idea is spelling from this line to the next line. It's just spelling, continue like that. You call it enjambment. Then the last one is imagery. Imagery is the selective and effective use of words to create impression in the mind of the readers. Things you will use, when the readers look at that thing, they will remember will help them to picture what you are trying to say in that particular poem. I give you an example, like the novel, the poem we have read, Ambush. Ambush is talking about the leaders, their wickedness. The poets use animals to create imagery. And the animals they use that dangerous animals, like there is mention of hawk. There is mention of shark. Alright? So what are these animals? They're friendly, they are predators. So you imagine, you use that now to create a picture of what the leaders do in a country. So you call it imagery. using things to create image in the minds of the reader, helping to understand that poem better. Alright? I think we're going to stop here. We have done all this thing before, but just to refresh our minds concerning this particular topic. I think we'll stop here for now. Next week, if I come, I'm going to raise an unseen poetry, which will also answer. I will continue from there. Thank you.